Hat, sunglasses, Pepsi, notes, sources, thick skin, check. You already know. Let's go. Welcome to Golden Blue today, everybody. This is a college football channel. So if you like college football, hit the like and subscribe button. It's that simple. Also, send gear to represent your team and be a part of my background forever. All you have to do is send it to P.O. Box 360, Liberty, South Carolina 29657. Well, I just finished watching the football game between TCU and Baylor, and I've never seen a runoff, not a walk-off, a runoff game-winning field goal. But I've seen it now. It is official. I have seen it. TCU should not have won this football game. They should not have won this football game. This was not their best game. They were behind with just a few minutes left. They scored a touchdown. They had to stop Baylor. They did stop Baylor. They got the ball back. They got within field goal range, but they made a mistake and they ran it again. That made no sense. That was a bad coaching call by Sonny Dykes, but it worked out. They should not have won this game, guys. I don't know if y'all are comprehending that. They should not have won this game, but they did. They did. Didn't cover the spread, so I won that pick. I'm not worried about that right now. They win. The Big 12 is still in the conversation for the playoffs. This is a crazy game. TCU looks like a legitimate threat in the playoffs. They're winning games that they didn't play well. They're beating good teams. They're beating bad teams. They just keep winning. I feel bad for Baylor fans because y'all had this game won. Y'all had this game won. I thought it was over. I really did. Then TCU comes up with a clutch touchdown, then a clutch stop, and then a clutch game-winning field goal. This was a good one. This was a really good one. Not just the entire game, but the ending was crazy. So there was like 20 seconds left. Sonny Dykes decides to run the ball and gain an extra yard. The problem is TCU did not have a timeout. They did not have a timeout. And whenever the runner was down, there was like 15 seconds left. They had to rush personnel off, rush personnel on, and somehow they got set in time, and somehow it didn't phase the kicker, and somehow the kick went through. It was a 40-some yarder. I don't remember the exact yardage. This was a good one. There's certain things that you've never seen that you think you'll never see. This was on the list, and I didn't even know it existed. I didn't know it was on the list, but apparently it was, and now I can check it off. A run-off game-winning field goal. I can check it off. It actually happened. So TCU remains in the playoff race. We'll see how the rest of the games shake out. But the Big 12 is still alive whenever it comes to playoffs. TCU comes through. They didn't look great, but they still come through. They have Iowa State at home. And in the Big 12 championship game, do not look past Iowa State. They are a terrible, terrible team. But they're decent enough to where they can beat you if you make enough mistakes. So focus on Iowa State. Finish the regular season undefeated, go on to the Big 12 championship, and then you'll have to beat somebody else again, whether it's Texas, Oklahoma State. Baylor's out of it now. I don't know about Kansas State. They're still playing West Virginia right now. If Kansas State wins, they're still in it. So we'll see who Baylor has to play in the Big 12 championship, but what a great win for TCU. And I can admit, I was 100% wrong about TCU. Do you know where I picked TCU to finish? Dead last. Yeah, dead last. So the two teams that I was the wrongest about this year was TCU and West Virginia. I had West Virginia finishing 8-4, 9-3. Of course, they might not even make a bowl. TCU, I had them finishing not making a bowl, probably 5-7, 4-8. And of course, they're still undefeated, 11-0. One more game to go in the regular season. They can finish 12-0, headed into the Big 12 championship, and give the Big 12 a chance to make the playoffs. It looked like an upset was brewing, but TCU somehow, some way, pulls it off. Amazing. Yes, TCU is the real deal. I'm telling you, you can't be a good team if you can't come back and win a tough game like this. And Baylor's not a great team, no, but this was on the road. TCU was not playing well. Good win. One of their best wins of the year just because it looked like they were going to lose. I'm telling you, they gutted this one out. And you can tell by the celebration of TCU on the TV. TCU fans, they're very, very happy. Congratulations, TCU. You're still undefeated. Who predicted TCU to be 11-0 going into their last game of the regular season? Not me, and I don't think anybody else. So this is a good win for TCU. Congratulations. On to Iowa State, and then we'll see what happens in the Big 12 championship. So y'all let me know in the comment section, what did you think about this crazy game and this crazy ending? Wow. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.